Hey guys, and welcome to Natural Aesthetics. A couple of training sessions worth of footage in this video. Now I've done my Monday and Wednesday sessions this week, both have gone pretty well. My Friday session remains, where I'll be training my breathing squats and heavy pressing. So really in this video I just wanted to quickly highlight a few exercises that perhaps aren't that popular, but I really think a natural bodybuilder or strength enthusiast could benefit from. Now I start my session off with bench press, which is pretty standard, up to 3 sets of 10 at 95 kilos. Always a little bit cautious on bench press because I've had somewhat trouble with it in the past with my shoulders when I was younger, using inappropriate technique, too much weight, kind of messed my shoulders up a little bit. But feeling pretty good on those at the moment. Now, the first exercise I wanted to mention was pullovers, and whether you're using machine, and to be honest, the machines are pretty rare. I've never seen one before. This is the first gym that I've seen that has a pullover machine. I absolutely love it. I've been using it consistently this year during my back sessions, and I've seen some good results in my lat development from it. And you can emulate that same movement with a dumbbell, laying with your back to the bench. Essentially it's the same movement. I don't think it's perhaps quite as effective as the pullover machine because there's more room for elbow movement. So the second exercise that I'd like to mention is the squat hold. So essentially you're lifting a lot more weight than you would usually lift for one rep, and hold it for perhaps 5 to 10 seconds. I don't like to use a belt on it, so I just like to feel the weight on my core and just practice standing still and being able to hold the weight without shaking, without feeling like you don't have control. And I think that's very, very important for mental confidence when going into heavy squats. So I use these a lot when I was squatting very, very heavy weights, probably a couple of years ago. So I brought them back into the routine. I'm adding 20 kilos every session, so I started with 200, I'm now on 240. Doesn't feel too difficult, and I'm positive that it will help drag my squat back up week by week as I increase those. Another exercise that I'd like to mention would be the negative pull-ups. Now I usually do these after my standard sets of pull-ups, and typically speaking, again, much like the squat holds, you're going to be lifting a lot more weight than you would be able to do for a rep. That's how you get the benefit from it. It's no good going light on these movements. You need to use a lot of weight. So I'd recommend probably 150% of your current 1 rep max. Essentially, you get someone to help you up to the top, or you climb up there, maybe with a step, or jump up there, and then you can scroll down slowly. Try and count to 5 in your head, if not even more. And then we've got behind the neck barbell press, an exercise that has really fallen out of fashion over the last few years. It's not particularly popular at all. I rarely see it done in the gym. A really good exercise to do for developing shoulders, because you're placing the bar in a difficult position. It's obviously much harder than a traditional front press, so you're making the exercise harder. As long as you're sensible with the weight you're using and your form, elbow position is very, very key with this exercise, making your elbows directly underneath the bar as opposed to behind or in front, then you'll be fine. I think certain exercises get a bad reputation for the wrong reasons, really. The rest of the video just shows some dips. Take note of the depth and the elbow position in relation to the shoulder. If you want to hit your chest, that's the kind of depth you need to be hitting. And some arm training also. And I'm still, unfortunately, working through a left elbow bicep injury, so doing my best to train my biceps as hard as I can, whilst being cautious not to set it back any further. So thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed watching it. Subscribe if you want to see more videos on natural bodybuilding. Any questions regarding my training or natural bodybuilding or strength in general, then email naturalaesthetic@outlook.com. or leave a comment in the comment section below. Don't forget to also check out my social media. All the links are below as well. Stay strong.